All right, so let's get over to here. We're just going to make this bigger. We're going to move that right there. Just going to put it right in the center, just like that. Just like that right there. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. And yesterday we did a live stream. What is this? This is nothing. Okay, so I'm just going to say good morning. I guess it's afternoon. So if you have any comments that you want to say, did you make any bagels yet? Just curious, did you make any bagels yet? Okay, Parlor Jones here. And yesterday I uploaded a video on how to make soft and chewy homemade New York style bagels, and revealed all of the ingredients, including the 2 secret, and they're not secret because there's other people that are telling you out there too, but I just wanted to add to that list of people sharing vital ingredients. Let's call it vital ingredients. So we shared some vital ingredients yesterday, and I'll tell you right up front what they are. Vital wheat gluten and malt barley syrup. 2 things, game changers. Of course, if you didn't watch the video yet, then you don't even know what I'm talking about. But if you like bagels and you've ever made bread or English muffins or anything, you can make New York style bagels pretty easy. I mean, it's lengthy. The boiling the bagels in the water first is probably the thing that's hardest to time, because you've got the bagel dough. Once you get past making the dough, you can do an 8-hour dough, you can do a 24-hour dough, you could do it at room temperature, you could refrigerate it. There's little tips in the video I did yesterday, but basically it's once you get the dough into bagel shapes, then you got to boil them, and for very, very brief amount of time, like 45 seconds on each side. Maybe a little longer is okay. But then you've got to put them in the oven on bagel boards, burlap covered wooden boards that are wet so they don't burn up, but only for 4 minutes, and then flip them. And then after you flip them, then you got to put your boards back in water so when you make the new batch of bagels, your boards aren't burning up because the burlap dried out, which burlap flavored bagels are not really a big seller. So I just wanted to say hi, see if you had any questions. It's kind of like a live Q&A about yesterday's bagel upload, New York bagel upload. If you're not commenting, then I'm going to assume that you're busy, you got other things to do, or you just plain don't like bagels. So if you have any comments or questions, this would be the time to post that in the comment field, and I'll share it on the screen. All right, so let's see here. And I also want to thank you for your subscribers, for the subscribership. I got some new subscribers to the channel, and thank you very much. And also, comments are very, very welcomed. All right, so we got some comments on the screen there for you to follow if you like. But if you have any questions about a bagel recipe or an English muffin recipe or any of the recipes that you see listed on this channel, then please put it in the comment field. If there's something you want to see me tackle making, then let it be known in the comments, whether it's after it airs or while it's live. I mean, if you mention it while we're talking live, then I can address it before we end the live stream. One of the things I have thought about making, and I get this close to trying to do it, and I go, no, I watch other people doing it, and I love these bakery items. My wife loves them even more, but every time I look at the recipes, I go, that's just way too time consuming. It's like, I love Jamaican meat pies, but the Jamaican meat pies, the dough takes hours also, and refrigerating it and blending butter, or better yet, beef tallow in between the layers of the pastry, and then you fold it and you roll it out and you add more tallow or butter and you roll it out and you put it in the fridge, and then because if you don't put it in the fridge, it gets sticky and then it gets hard to roll out. But it's a very long process, and Jamaican meat pies are right up there with what I was going to say that I've been tempted to want to make, and that is croissants. It's really hard to find a fabulous croissant. And usually if you make something at home, you could keep refining it like I did with the bagels and the pizza dough, and you just get it down to where every single time it just comes out better than any store bought, or, well, there's some bagel shops that are excellent. But then, you got to get there so early before they sell out, because they don't make them all day long for good reason. I mean, it's a boiling process, it's a baking process, and then you got to know how many to make so they don't get stale and then have to sell them as day old, or throw them away, or turn them into, breadcrumbs or croutons. It's tricky. It's very, very tricky trying to prepare food for people, especially when they're picky like me. I'm pretty picky about what I will rate high. Now, I'll eat almost anything, but I'm picky when it comes to giving it a really good high score. To me, a high score is 7 or above. You've got to be phenomenal on the item that you've prepared for it to get a 10. And I will say, I went to a restaurant in New Smyrna Beach a couple of days ago on the Intercoastal, and I had the best French dip sandwich I have ever had. And then they also had a key lime pie that had a raspberry swirl syrup on it. And that was the best key lime pie I've ever had. I'm not kidding. I mean, I never thought it was possible. I was actually quite hesitant to go to this restaurant because I read the reviews, and the reviews said that they're overpriced. And I didn't think they were overpriced at all. They were not cheap, but they were right in line with some of the more frequent places that we all go to. I mean, $17 to $22 for a fabulous lunch menu item is not out of the question. Even a sub now, or even going to the burger joints, you're looking at $12 to $15 for a simple hamburger and fries. And then where can you go that you don't have to pay $3 or more for a beverage, whether it's iced tea or soda? Okay, enough of that. Any comments, any questions? Okay, well then I'm probably going to just sign off out of here. But before I did that, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to chime in, as the expression goes. Where did I just put that? Oh, yeah, I put it in the right spot. I didn't think I did. Okay. So I hope you are having a great day. Looking forward to seeing you again. And I will be sporting my new hat the next time I see you. Just got this delivered. I think, yeah, this one's nice too. But I like my new chef's hat. That's it. That's all I got. Have a wonderful day, my friends, and I will see you next time around. Thanks for the subscribership. Thanks for the likes, and I do ask you to comment if you see this broadcast after it ends. Thank you, and we'll see you there.